Welcome back to Dream Room, where we turn small corners, simple materials, and everyday spaces into places that feel warm, beautiful, and truly personal. Let me ask you something. Have you ever bought a plant because it looked perfect at the store, placed it beside your bed, on your work desk, near the bathroom window, on your balcony, or by the front door, only to watch it slowly lose its charm a few weeks later? The leaves droop, the flowers fade, the soil dries out faster than expected, and suddenly, that little corner you were so excited to decorate starts looking tired again. Maybe you live in a small apartment. Maybe your balcony only gets a few hours of sun. Maybe your home office needs life, but not clutter. Maybe your bedroom needs something calming, your bathroom needs freshness, or your tiny garden needs color without becoming another stressful chore. And maybe, like many people who love decor, you do not want expensive setups or complicated gardening systems. You want simple beauty, natural materials, easy containers, plants that work with your real life. That is exactly why today's video matters. We are not talking about fragile plants that demand perfect care. We are talking about container plants that are shockingly tough, stylish, forgiving, and almost impossible to give up on. These are the plants that can turn a plain pot into a design feature, a dull corner into a peaceful retreat, and a small space into something that feels alive. So before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Dream Room for more practical, beautiful ideas to decorate your home, refresh your small spaces, and create a room or garden corner you truly love living in. 1. Snake plant, the indoor container hero that refuses to die. If you are decorating a bedroom corner, a narrow hallway, a small apartment shelf, or a quiet home office, this is the plant that almost feels like it was made for real life. The snake plant does not ask you to be perfect. It does not panic when you forget to water it. It does not demand a huge garden, a sunny patio, or a complicated care routine. It simply stands there, tall, sculptural, calm, and confident, making your space look more intentional than it did before. For anyone who loves clean decor, cozy corners, woven baskets, neutral colors, wooden stools, clay pots, or simple natural materials, the snake plant is a gift. Its upright leaves create instant structure. Place it beside your bed and the room feels calmer. Put it next to your desk and your work corner suddenly feels less cold and more alive. Set it near a bathroom window, and even a plain white wall begins to feel styled. And here is why beginners love it so much. The snake plant forgives busy people. If you travel, work long hours, forget watering days, or feel nervous because other plants have failed before, this plant gives you a fresh start. It is not fragile. It is not dramatic. It is steady. The secret is to keep it simple. Use a pot with drainage, avoid watering too often, and let the soil dry before giving it more. That is it. No fancy equipment, no expensive setup, no daily routine. This is why the snake plant deserves its place on this list. It proves that even the smallest corner of your home can feel alive, stylish, and peaceful when you choose a plant that matches your real lifestyle. 2. Japanese maple, the small tree that makes one pot look expensive. If you have a small patio, a quiet courtyard, a balcony corner, or an entryway that feels empty no matter how many small decorations you add, a Japanese maple can completely change the mood of that space. This is not the kind of plant that simply fills a pot. It becomes the focal point. It gives the whole area a calm, elegant, thoughtfully designed feeling. For people who love peaceful home styling, natural textures, soft garden corners, and spaces that feel a little more refined, Japanese maple is one of the most beautiful container choices. Its delicate leaves bring a graceful shape that works with many decor styles, from modern minimalism to Japanese-inspired garden design, from cozy patios to small front door arrangements. What makes this plant special is that it changes with the seasons. In spring, the new leaves feel fresh and full of life. In summer, the tree adds soft shade and movement. In autumn, the foliage can turn fiery red, orange, or deep burgundy, making one container feel like a complete seasonal display. Even in winter, the bare branches still look artistic and sculptural. The key is choosing the right variety. A dwarf or slow-growing Japanese maple is best for container life because it stays manageable and keeps its elegant shape. Place it where it gets gentle light, especially morning sun or partial shade, and avoid harsh afternoon heat if your space gets very hot. This plant is perfect for anyone who wants one pot to feel important, peaceful, and expensive without crowding the space. With the right container, a Japanese maple can turn even a small outdoor corner into a beautiful little retreat. 3. Lavender, the fragrant container plant that turns a balcony into a retreat. If your balcony, patio, window area, or small seating corner gets plenty of sun, lavender is one of the most beautiful plants you can place in a container. It does not just decorate a space, it changes the feeling of the space. One simple pot of lavender can make an ordinary corner feel softer, calmer, and more inviting. For viewers who love cozy home styling, natural materials, rustic containers, and peaceful outdoor moments, lavender is a perfect match. Its silver-green foliage gives a gentle, elegant texture, while its purple flower spikes add color without feeling overwhelming. And of course, the fragrance is what makes it unforgettable. When you sit nearby, open a window, or brush past the plant, that light herbal scent can make your space feel like a tiny retreat. Lavender works especially well in terracotta pots, rustic ceramic planters, stone-colored containers, or simple natural baskets with an inner pot. It fits beautifully beside a small chair, near a sunny bedroom window, on a balcony table, or by a garden path where you want a relaxed Mediterranean feeling. The most important thing to remember is that lavender does not like heavy, wet soil. It prefers full sun, good drainage, and a container that allows the roots to breathe. This makes it ideal for people who do not want to water constantly. In fact, overwatering is usually the bigger mistake. So if you want a plant that brings beauty, fragrance, and a peaceful atmosphere without complicated care, lavender is a wonderful choice. It turns a small, sunny space into a place where you actually want to pause, breathe, and stay a little longer. 4. Ferns, the shade plant that creates a spa-like corner. If your space is shaded, covered, or softly lit, ferns can be one of the most beautiful container plants you can choose. Not every home has a bright, sunny balcony. Some people have a bathroom window with gentle light, a covered patio, a quiet reading corner, or a small outdoor space that never gets strong afternoon sun. And in those places, ferns can make the whole area feel fresh, calm, and alive. Ferns are not about bold flowers. Their beauty comes from texture, movement, and softness. Their delicate fronds spread outward like green feathers, instantly making a hard corner feel gentler. A plain bathroom shelf, a shaded balcony floor, or an empty patio corner can suddenly feel more like a peaceful retreat when a fern is placed there in the right pot. For anyone who loves spa-like decor, natural baskets, ceramic planters, soft green tones, and relaxing spaces, ferns are a wonderful choice. A Japanese painted fern can bring silver and burgundy tones that look almost decorative, while a ghost fern can brighten a shaded corner with its pale, elegant fronds. Even a simple green fern can make a room feel cooler, quieter, and more comfortable. The key is to keep the soil lightly moist, but not soggy. Ferns enjoy humidity and gentle light, so they are especially suitable for bathrooms, shaded patios, and protected balconies. They do not need to dominate a space. They simply soften it. If your goal is to create a calm corner where you can breathe, read, work, or unwind, a fern in a container can do more than decorate. It can change the emotional feeling of the entire space. 5. Heuchera, the colorful foliage plant that looks good even without flowers. If you love color in your home, patio, balcony, or garden corner, but you do not want to depend only on flowers, Heuchera is a plant you should seriously consider. Many container plants look beautiful for a short blooming season, then become plain green for the rest of the year. Heuchera is different. Its leaves are the show. This plant is perfect for people who enjoy styling small spaces with mood, contrast, and personality. Depending on the variety, Heuchera leaves can be caramel, lime green, copper, burgundy, purple, deep red, or almost black. That means you can choose a plant that matches your decor style, whether your space feels warm and rustic, bright and cheerful, soft and romantic, or modern and dramatic. Place a caramel-colored heuchera in a simple clay pot, and it can make a front step feel warmer. Put a deep burgundy variety in a dark ceramic container, and suddenly a balcony corner feels more elegant. Use a lime green variety in a shaded patio, and it can brighten the whole area without needing a single flower. Heuchera is especially useful for containers because it gives visual interest for months. It works well on porch steps, small garden shelves, balcony corners, and shaded seating areas. You can use it alone as a beautiful foliage feature or combine it with ferns, hostas, or other shade-loving plants for a layered look. For viewers who want a container that feels decorated, not just planted, heuchera is a smart choice. It proves that leaves can be just as powerful as flowers when you choose the right color, texture, and pot. 6. Sedum, the tough sun lover for people who forget to water. If you have a hot patio, a sunny balcony, dry front steps, or a corner of the garden where other plants seem to struggle, sedum may be one of the easiest container plants to love. This is the kind of plant that does not collapse just because life gets busy. It is strong, simple, and surprisingly beautiful in the right pot. Sedum is perfect for viewers who want natural-looking decor without constant watering. Its thick leaves store moisture, which means it can handle dry soil much better than many delicate container plants. If you forget to water for a few days, or your balcony gets strong afternoon sun, sedum will usually stay calm and keep its shape. What makes sedum especially useful for small space styling is its form. Some types grow in tight, sculptural rosettes. Some spread softly over the edge of a container. Others stand more upright and create structure. This gives you many ways to decorate with it, whether your style is rustic, modern, minimal, or handmade. Sedum looks beautiful in shallow bowls, stone planters, clay pots, recycled containers, and simple modern pots. It fits perfectly for people who enjoy using natural materials, repurposed items, and easy DIY garden ideas. Even a small container of sedum can make a sunny table, balcony shelf, or front step look intentional. The care is simple. Give it sun, use well-draining soil, and avoid overwatering. That is what makes it so reliable. For anyone who wants a plant that can survive heat, dryness, and a busy schedule while still looking stylish, sedum is a smart and beautiful choice. 7. Salvia, the vertical flower spike that makes containers look designed. If your container arrangements often feel flat, salvia is the plant that can change everything. Many small space containers have beautiful leaves and flowers, but they all sit at the same height. The result can look full but not very designed. Salvia solves that problem by adding height, direction, and structure. This plant is perfect for sunny patios, balcony corners, front entrances, and small garden seating areas where you want the container to feel more polished. Its upright flower spikes rise above the lower plants, creating a strong vertical line that immediately makes the whole pot look more intentional. For viewers who enjoy decor, arrangement, and visual balance, salvia is especially useful. It brings that classic designer effect without needing complicated planning. The flowers can appear in shades of blue, purple, pink, or white, making it easy to match with different styles. Blue and purple salvia feel calm and elegant. Pink salvia feels softer and more romantic. White salvia can brighten a modern or simple container. Salvia also works beautifully with lower plants. Pair it with coreopsis for cheerful color, sedum for toughness and texture, or catmint for a relaxed cottage look. This creates the classic container formula. One tall focal plant, one fuller middle plant, and one lower plant to soften the edges. It is also a wonderful choice if you want your outdoor space to feel alive. Bees and butterflies are often drawn to salvia, bringing movement and energy to a patio or garden corner. With sun, good drainage, and simple care, salvia can turn an ordinary pot into a container that looks planned, balanced, and full of life. 8. Coreopsis, the cheerful flower machine for long-lasting color. If you want a container that feels bright, happy, and full of life without requiring complicated care, coreopsis is one of the best choices. This is the plant for people who want color that keeps going, especially in sunny spaces like balcony corners, porch steps, small patios, garden edges, and window areas. Coreopsis has a cheerful, daisy-like look that instantly makes a space feel warmer and more welcoming. Traditional yellow varieties bring a sunny, friendly feeling, while newer shades like red, pink, coral, and orange give you more options if you want your container to match a specific decor style. Whether your space feels rustic, cozy, cottage-inspired, or bright and playful, Coreopsis can fit in beautifully. What makes this plant so useful for small space decorating is how much impact it gives from one simple pot. You do not need a large garden bed. You do not need an expensive arrangement. A healthy container of Coreopsis can add movement, color, and charm to a plain corner almost immediately. It is also very forgiving. Coreopsis loves sun, handles dry conditions better than many delicate flowers, and can bloom for a long period with simple care. That makes it perfect for busy people who want beauty, but do not want a plant that becomes another stressful task. For a more designed look, pair Coreopsis with salvia for height or sedum for texture and toughness. Together, they can create a container that feels full, balanced, and alive through much of the warm season. Coreopsis is the kind of plant that reminds us decoration does not have to be complicated. Sometimes one cheerful container is enough to make a small space feel fresh, personal, and loved. Conclusion: choose tough beauty, create peace, start small. And that is the real secret behind a beautiful container garden. It is not about having the biggest yard, the most expensive pots, or the perfect designer home. It is about choosing plants that fit the life you actually live. Maybe you only have one quiet bedroom corner. Maybe your home office feels a little empty. Maybe your bathroom window needs softness. Your balcony needs privacy. Your front step needs color. Or your tiny patio needs something that makes you smile when you walk outside. Whatever your space looks like right now, it can become warmer, calmer, and more alive with the right plant in the right container. The plants we explored today, they are not just beautiful. They are forgiving. They are practical. They are perfect for people who love decor, natural textures, simple materials, and creative small space styling, but do not want to spend every day worrying about watering, replacing, or rescuing fragile plants. From the sculptural snake plant to the elegant Japanese maple, from calming lavender to cheerful Coreopsis, each one gives you a different way to bring life into your home. So before you buy another plant just because it looks pretty for one afternoon, pause and ask yourself, will this plant still make my space beautiful next month, next season, or even next year? That one question can save you money, time, and disappointment. Now I would love to hear from you. Which of these container plants would you choose first for your bedroom, balcony, patio, home office, or garden corner? Tell me in the comments below. And if you enjoy simple, beautiful, practical ideas for decorating your home and creating spaces that feel peaceful and personal, make sure to follow Dream Room and subscribe for more inspiration. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.